Good morning, you guys. Alright, we are at Danny's Truck Wash right now, here off of 99th Street in Phoenix, Arizona. Right behind the Pilot Travel Center here. We are going to be doing a pickup on this video. And we'll get out of here real quick and we'll talk about what all we did up to here. There's always someone parking here blocking the damn driveways. Blocking access to this, to the route between Danny's and Pilot. I was able to get through on the other side. Surprisingly, I was expecting it to be blocked by trucks, though. Alright, anyway, you guys might have seen my last video. It was pretty short for my standards, not TikTok short, but it's, it wasn't even half an hour long, which is virtually unheard of for my pickup delivery vlogs. It was only a 25-minute long video. Oh, you bastard. You just changed right when I was in the middle of entering the intersection. Okay. Let me get over here. Alright, so you see here we're going to a shipper that I normally will not go anywhere near. I don't want to get all into the details of it. But I'll just say normally, because it's Lagerhaus or Red Bull. I normally won't go anywhere near any of those loads. But in this particular case, the planner told me the load is ready to go now. Actually, I got the pre-plan yesterday afternoon while I was still at a rest area in east of Benson, over by the area what we call Texas Canyon. And yeah, he said the load's ready for pickup now. It's not really due for pickup until 17:30 tonight, I think it was. Today's the 2nd of February at let's see, this guy's gonna come up a little too fast. We'll wait on him to come by. Oh, I just got a green arrow. Come on. Yeah, the light the arrow just turned green, I think, just a second ago. But it takes a second for this stupid truck to switch gears and then let me actually do something with it. Okay. Well, anyway, we are going to go west, here on the 10 freeway first. And then head north on Loop 303 up to the Peoria Avenue exit, and head east on Peoria, and then it'll be just like a half block south on whatever that street is, Reams Road, I think it was. Yeah, that's where our shipper is at. Now, yeah, like I said, I normally won't do business with this company at all. With this customer, but load's ready to go, and I looked up reviews on the receiver, which I'll get into later on. It seemed like it's not that bad. The receiver reviews, I would say, are between mixed and positive. It seems so. Like, yeah, why not? We'll give it a try. It ultimately boils down to stupid rules that they have that I don't like. Generally speaking, better pick it up, dude. If you're wanting to come over, because I'm not gonna move over for you. Should have already planned on that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I know he's going to drop in behind me now. Yep. Okay, we're 17 miles away. I will probably high speed some. I'm hoping that I won't be needing to spend the entire time talking about what I'm going to talk about today. And what I will be talking about today is actually involving an incident that happened in the city I used to live in, San Jacinto, California. This was a fatal crash involving a police officer, or actually a deputy. It was the San Jacinto PD unit, but San Jacinto contracts its police services with Riverside County Sheriff. So the officers who patrol there out of that station are actually Riverside County Sheriff deputies, but they're assigned specifically to San Jacinto. Anyway, I posted an article on a link to an article about this incident on my LinkedIn page not long ago, and what happened basically was, which actually the article I posted didn't even mention this detail here, but ultimately what happened was there was I think a vagrant or homeless person or a disturbed individual, whatever, who was being dealt with by another deputy. Well, why do people do this shit? They pass me up, and then all of a sudden they slow down to match my speed over here, and now it becomes a major problem for me if I need to move over there for some other reason. Better not slow down in front of me. I'm going to blast you with my high beams and go back around you if you do. Doing 69, 70-ish. As long as they stay there, I'm okay. But so I'm cruising at 66 right now. If they slow down to my speed, I'm going to be pissed. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so it was some kind of a disturbed individual, or which is what you call a high-risk stop. And this other officer, this deputy, he was requested to assist the other officer. Actually, we got him. One of the guys here, those are guys who've been on my channel, watching me and subscribing to me, and are part of my, I guess, my clique for a while there. Might know from the live streams that I used to do. There's an individual, in our party there, I guess. From the Ohio area. His name is Sean. Now he's got PTSD from wartime stuff. Now he was actually in Iraq. Was it Iraq or Afghanistan, whatever it was. I don't remember. I don't even know if he watches my regular vlogs. I know he was always. He would always come on my live streams. But, he's also on Scotty D's streams all the time, too. Scotty D67, if you don't already know him. But anyway, he's got PTSD, and he's had issues with being combative with law enforcement when he has contacts with them. It's just, it's not really making him a criminal. It's just, but he has these triggers that happen, and because of his situation there, just the mere fact that they even stop him at all. This is what he taught me himself, actually. He's automatically a high-risk individual as soon as they even stop him, and they check his info, and it's whenever there's a high-risk individual, it's an automatic bring a second and or more officers to the scene to assist just in case something happens. So I gather it was something along this line here, and this officer was basically now if you look in the town of San Jacinto, there's one of the major one of the thoroughfares there is called Esplanade Avenue. You can take it across over to the east, and it'll run you into Saboba Indian Reservation, and there's actually a casino right by, because Esplanade, if I remember, turns into Main Street when you cross Ramona Expressway, and then little bit further west, actually in San Jacinto, is a street called State Street. That's a north-south street. I used to live pretty close to that street myself. Alright, anyway, this officer was responding westbound on Esplanade, and he was approaching State Street, and he did the mother of all stupid things. Now, I'm not calling him a stupid individual, but he did the mother of all stupid things because this mother of all stupid things cost him his own life. And what happened there was, he came up on that intersection. He had a red light. There was a northbound driver traveling who had a green light. But now, when you look at now the deputy did not have any lights and sirens on or anything, and the northbound driver. Now, if you look at this guy's hauling ass. Hope you don't crash on this wet ass curve here. I'm curious. Alright, must have the F1 racing tires on today, I guess. Okay, so anyway, now this northbound car on State Street, just before you get to Esplanade, there is a concrete business right there. And then right at the corner, on the southeast corner there's an auto salvage facility. And the auto salvage place has a block wall, so you cannot even see if there's any traffic coming toward that intersection from the east. There's just no way to know until you're already there at. I guess I could have just stayed the other way then. So picture that. And then picture the fact that this deputy did not have any lights and sirens on top of that. I think it was like 2 in the morning or something like that. Like dead in the morning, whatever. Very quiet. Probably just the only car driving. And this guy stupidly, apparently, thought that nobody was coming. And then, and I guess he was approaching the intersection at 81 or so miles an hour. And it's 40 zone, if I remember right, in both directions. Let me get zoomed in for you guys here. And I guess he was able to get slowed down to about 60 plus by the time they impacted each other. And this northbound driver, just like a second, like not even a second before the impact, he turned his lights on to try to make it, it's official now. I can, make it like it's the other person's fault because I have my lights on. But no, it's, there was proof that he did not have his lights on until like barely even a second before he got hit. And when he got hit, he got T-boned by this other driver right here on the driver's side. And that's some of the worst way one of the worst ways to have a crash. Sometimes even head-ons don't even do that kind of damage, depending on what the speeds are. 40 mile an hour driver, broadsiding though, actually exactly that kind of same situation there. Killed a former girlfriend of mine back when she was getting ready to, I think she was just getting ready to start her senior year in high school. This was a long time ago, but it gives me a flashback. I mean, actually, goes hand in hand with something I just heard Josh talking about from This Guy Trucks here on YouTube. If you guys ever watch him, he's back on the air now. We're back on YouTube. He had disappeared for a while and came back, but and he's putting out a lot of new videos too. And I was just watching one of his videos yesterday or day before, whatever it was, and he was talking about the millennial generation. you know, these newer drivers being incredibly stupid with their mentality. And, you know, I don't know that I would really say it's just millennials. I think it's just younger people in general. You know, I'm sure baby boomers were talking the same shit about us Gen Xers as well when us Gen Xers were young. I know I did a lot of stupid shit when I was young. So I'm guessing it's really just a young, inexperienced driver thing versus whatever else. But yeah, it's, you know, there are a lot of people who just have zero brain power out here. It's you know, and I always joked with my friends that you know, this is a 40 watt powered vehicle that we're dealing with when I need a 100. And someone, like, you know, you might wonder what that means. And okay, well, I need a 100 watt bulb. I need something that's actually burning at full. That's brightness. I mean, it's fully bright. It's burning as bright as it can be. But you get a 40 watt bulb, it's not shining as nearly as brightly as a 100 will. So that's what you get. You get someone who's a little bit dim and lacking in the brain power is what that means. So yeah, I would just say, yeah, it's like getting used like going to Home Depot and getting a 40 watt bulb when I needed a 100. That's the way I can, I sometimes mess with people here. Alright, now it's sad to see the guy ended up dying, but, you know, and again, it's part of, like, officers thinking that they are, you know, that they, and on top of that, there's another detail here I forgot to mention. This deputy was not wearing his seatbelt. And then there were some statistics in the article that I posted that nationwide, I want to say there were like 58 or so end of watch incidents nationwide last year. And of those, what was it? 31 of them were traffic collisions. And out of those 31, I think, I'm in the right neighborhood. I don't know if I have the right exact number, but it's in the neighborhood, if I recall. And of those, we'll just say 31 collisions or traffic crashes. Only 6 of those officers was actually wearing a seatbelt. So that's you know, it raises another big question of why are so many officers not wearing seatbelts when they're driving? You know, or do they have some kind of mentality, like some other logic that you know, hey, I have to get out of my car really fast or whatever, or some kind of concern that a civilian like myself would not think about that there, or then we could say just as well, even if that is the case, is it just some bullshit excuse they're using? I don't know. Or are they just thinking that they're above the law and they don't want to wear a seatbelt, and you know, no one's going to enforce the law on them anyway, so they're just say, screw it, I'm not going to wear it because I don't have to, whatever. Yeah, well, anyway, I don't want to get on the hate on cops stuff here. I'm just, you know, I'm a trucker. I'm all about traffic safety related stuff. Now, I'm not here dealing with that kind of stupidity every damn day. And okay, we're good. There were like four different vehicles approaching. And I didn't want to come out and, you know, when they were all doing like 50 plus or whatever. But it turned out all of them were getting ready to get on to Loop 303 in one direction or the other. Okay, so let's get zoomed in a little bit here. We are short distance away, as you see there, from Reams Road. Okay, good to know here. You can park, there are a lot of trucks parking over here in the dirt here off this road. Makes a good hidey hole spot if you're like, maybe the truck stops are full and if you're desperate for a place to park. Well, here you go. There's an option right here. Or if you're if you're coming over here to pick up from Lagerhaus / Red Bull or from any of the other places nearby. Alright, so that light up there should be Reams Road. Yeah, we're just under a mile away, and that does look the right distance. I am expecting there to be a traffic light there, where I'm turning. We'll go ahead and accelerate this here for you guys so we get to the guard shack. Okay, I don't know if I need to park first and then walk up to the guard shack, or if I can just go straight up. It is a drop and hook though, so I don't know. Let's see if I can read the information on here real quick. Give it a try here. Alright. So my concern is this guy will pull forward if I do that or something. Well, I guess so you can reach anyway.
Alright, so this is your first time here?
Yeah.
So you're dropping off at 283. You're here right now. Okay. This is where you are in the lobby. You're coming down straight down.
Okay.
283 is going to be along this line on your right. Okay. So you're right in line going down.
Okay, so spot 283.
Yeah. Alright. Pickup is 219, so ironically enough, it's also going to be around here.
Okay, so pretty close over here then.
Yeah. 283 and 219 will be in your right corner here. Okay?
Alright.
Now when you leave, you don't exit from here. You go all the way around the yard. You're going to leave out right here. Alright?
Okay.
So be a second guard shack like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you your BOL and the rest of your papers as you said.
All right. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we are finally checked in here. It took a little bit here, kind of a bit of a process. Now, I don't really like the idea of having my doors open right now, but they require it. And you can see there, I don't know, hopefully my cameras will show it, but that is a tight fit. That is, to me, that's not safe. I'd rather come into the yard first before doing it. Takes very little of being off a little bit to snag your door on something and rip it right off. Okay, so my loaded should be right here to spot 219 H30735. Okay, and he says drop my empty in 283. which is going to be further down in this same lane. Look like there should be enough room for us to do U-turn setup. See at least a couple, one second. Yeah, at least a couple of JCT trailers in the, I'm getting dropped in the doors right now. 283. We are almost there, not too far past this creek. Looks like it might be on the, let's see, yeah, right here in this vacant right here. Make sure my door is going to clear that creek trailer though. Okay, 2 spots passed. Now we'll do a U-turn. Normally 1 spot pass because the tandems are all the way back. And see how my tandems are right in front of the spot I want? So I want to see the front end of that Werner trailer now, and then we'll just start coming back in the left turn. I think I turned a little bit too hard and chased it down when I didn't want to. Needed to give the trailer a chance to come back a little bit more because and that has everything to do with how I was arranged when I did my turn. I didn't steer fast enough, or steer all the way to my limit soon enough, basically, so it caused my tandems to go a little bit further that way, I would say. Get disconnected from this one and we'll go hook up to the other one. Alright guys, we are ready to go hook up to our other trailer now. You know, for a company that's so anal about safety, they make you wait in a driver lounge or a kennel. The dog kennel, as I describe, or as friends describe, whatever. If you're hooked up, live loading. I find it laughable that they're anal about that, but they're okay with trucks taking risks of ripping their doors off trying to even get into the damn lot. Or someone else, one of my friends picked up here one time, and in August during the summertime, and apparently there was a driver live loading and he had his dog in the truck. And this is Phoenix. If you have any idea what the weather's like here in the winter and the summertime, you have to have AC. And then I guess this guy did not have an APU and he wanted to run his engine so we could keep his dog from dying from overheating. Yeah, they said no. You have to shut off your truck while they're loading. Are you kidding me? It's like, well, then you can keep your damn load. I'm not pulling it. So that's why. Those are the main reasons why I normally won't come here. But if it's a drop and hook, and it's It's a ready to go now, and if it's to certain locations, okay, I'll bite. I might consider biting. It's, man, this is still kind of a pain in the ass setup here, I guess. All right, I'm gonna get my pre-trip done here, and we'll head out of here. All right, guys, we are ready to get out of here now. For the most part, everything's hunky-dory, but I do have a tire that is flat, or at least fails my thumb test. I'm letting the auto inflate system air back up right now. I'll recheck it later. Hopefully find out, and I'm gonna probably have to stop somewhere to get it checked out. Figure out if the tire itself is leaking somewhere, or maybe even the wheel could be cracked or whatever. But it's a new tire. It's a new trailer, a fairly new trailer, so I wouldn't bet on the wheel being cracked, but could have a nail in the tire somewhere, or might be the auto inflate hose is got one or both are leaking, like they're not hooked up right or something. I've seen that a lot too. So okay, I'll check into that while I'm en route with the load. As long as it's not leaking audibly and it fills back up, I'll be satisfied. But I'll still try to get it checked out along the way. I'll go ahead and go the other way. I don't want to go across this shag driver's path, so I'll just go ahead and cross after I've gone, after he's already gone by. Dude, what are you doing, man? Morning, how you doing?
One copy is yours, one copy you signed, second and third page in the bottom right hand side. And today the second, February 2nd. Second and third page. Feels fresh out here now.
Yeah, it does. Finally, no rain falling.
Hopefully another 3 months, a good run, another good run for the cold. And then summertime.
Yeah, because Flag is getting snow right now, and that's the way I want to. Well, I don't normally go through Flag, though. I usually go up through Payson and Heber, and
Payson gets snow too sometimes.
yeah, that's why I'm going to take it across 10 instead, so I don't have to deal with all that crap. Always people crashing up there.
Amen to that. Hope you goes well.
All right, you too. Have a good one. I'm gonna get my departure sent, and we are on our way. Okay. Alright, so we'll kind of make this a little short for you now. First, where is it going? And where to scale it. It is a heavy load, I believe, over 40,000 pounds. I like how these Red Bull delivery drivers all go faster than the yard limit too. Yeah, 42,000 pound load, so definitely going to want to scale it. Yeah, I'm up in the 32.5 range or somewhere in that ballpark on the drive axle. Definitely getting a little busy here now. Alright, so the nearest cat scale is that same pilot that we were just at a minute ago, right at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to go scale it out over there. The load is going to Geodis, or basically the Red Bull affiliate over in Romeoville, Illinois, which is I guess I would call it a western suburb of Chicago. It's pretty close to where I-55 and I-355 meet up, for those of you guys who are familiar with the Chicago area. Normally I would be taking it up to I-40. The easiest way would be to just get on 303 northbound and take it up around to the north end of town and start heading up I-17 to Flagstaff. However, well, the other way would be to go over across 202 over to Mesa, and then take State Route 87 up from there to Payson, and then Highway 260 from Payson over to Heber, and then 377, 277, and 77 from there over to Holbrook, and then get on 40 in Holbrook. However, the Flagstaff area is getting snow right now, and they're expecting a pretty good amount too. I know the map was showing doesn't look too good in the Flagstaff area right at the moment. It doesn't look as bad as I expected, but I know I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. And I don't think I really want to do it, and I'm pretty sure Payson is also going to get problems in Heber as well, so yeah, I'm not really sure I want to go that way. I'm at least tentatively planning on taking I-10 across to Las Cruces, and then get on US 70 from there to Alamogordo, and then haven't decided yet if I want to take 70 across to work my way over to Amarillo, or take 54 up from there to Santa Rosa, and then get on I-40 in Santa Rosa. But that's it's tentatively the plan, but I got to double check what yeah, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to encounter snow no matter which way I go if I try to get on I-40 here in Arizona. So, which I'd rather not do. I don't have a problem with driving in snow, but why deal with it if I don't need to, and why deal with potential for crashes in there through there as well? So yeah, I'm gonna probably just better chance I'll just take it across I-10 to Las Cruces and then work my way up from there. So, all right, that's what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here, though. Right? Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I got some good intel if you're coming here at any time, and all right, I will see you guys probably in Romeoville. So I'm running. It's not due until the 6th of February. I can easily get it there on time if I had a good clock to work with, but I'm running on recaps, and I do expect there to be. I don't think I can get it there until the 6th anyway because of my recaps. I have 2 days of shit recaps that are gonna head me down. So, all right. Anyway, yeah, we'll probably tentatively plan on seeing the next video being a delivery in Romeoville. I believe that's a brand new facility there. We'll talk some more about it if I end up doing that one. Okay. You all have a great day. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you on the next one.